Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Tuesday. We got 5 matchups on this NBA slate today. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. You guys already know what to do. And if you like betting on player props, go ahead and sign up with ParlayPlay, especially for NBA. Free NBA contests pretty much every day, every other day. $10 when you guys sign up as well. So go ahead and get in on that action in the link below. And yeah, we'll hop into it. Pretty light slate today. Starting with the Golden State Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns. Suns opening up as 2.5-point favorites with the over-under at 220. Last 10 head-to-head, both teams 5-5 and 5-5 covering, so pretty split action here. The over-under in the series is just 2-8. Golden State, not much to be said about Golden State playing amazing basketball here. And so is Phoenix. This is a monster matchup on this slate. Golden State, on a 7-game winning streak, 7-0 covering during that win streak. 15-5 against Phoenix. They've been pretty dominant against Phoenix in a 20-game sample size. Golden State 7-1 on the road. Phoenix on a 10-game winning streak, 8-0 at home. They're on a 16-game win streak. This win streak they're on is absolutely insane. I don't see any real injuries in this matchup, so that's a good thing here. Monster matchup. Both teams, Phoenix is on a crazy streak, and I think there's no better team to come in and ruin a streak than this Golden State Warriors team. I'm buying a point on the Warriors. I don't really buy too many points, but I could just see this being a 3-point ball game. I'm taking the Warriors plus 3.5 in this one. More than capable of ruining this streak the way the Warriors have been playing, the way Curry's been playing. You could really go either way. The Suns could easily continue this streak. Who knows? But Warriors, the way they're playing, going to be tough to be giving them any kind of points here. Going to be a battle. Fun matchup to watch. Taking Warriors plus the points. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Pistons versus the Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers opening up as 9.5-point favorites with the over-under at 216. The last 10 head-to-head, both teams are 5-5. Detroit 6-3-1 covering in those matchups. The over-under split in the middle as well, 5-5. Detroit 2-8 in their last 10. Portland 5-5 in their last 10. Detroit, we know how bad Detroit is. They're on a pretty bad losing streak. Portland 4-2 in their last 6, kind of starting to pick things up a little bit, but even in their wins, during that 4-game win streak that they were on, only one of them was a 19-point win. The rest were single digits. I know they're playing Detroit here, but it's just hard to trust Portland to be pretty much 10-point favorites here. I'm taking the points with Detroit. Portland's a hard team to trust. They're going to be a hard team to trust all season. They're not really capable of beating teams by 10 points. I just don't think they are. We'll take Detroit plus 10. Next matchup, we have the New York Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets opening up as 6-point favorites with the over-under at 217. The last 10 head-to-head, Brooklyn 7-3. Although the Knicks are 7-3 covering in those 10 matchups, the over in this series is just 3-7. Knicks 5-5 in their last 10. Brooklyn 7-3 in their last 10. The Knicks just 5-10 covering in their last 15. Not a good covering team right now. 2-7 against Brooklyn. Brooklyn playing good basketball here. 15-5 at home. 12-3 in their last 15 here. I like Brooklyn playing good basketball here. Knicks very spotty. Rolling with the Nets here. I like the Nets. Maybe add them to the money for your money lines if you want to stay away from that 6-point spread. But I'm not going to back the Knicks. That's a tough cover right there. Going to roll with the Nets. All right, next matchup, we have the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors opening up as 4-point favorites with the over-under at 218.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Toronto 8-2, 9-1 covering in those matchups. The over-under in this series is 5-4-1. Memphis 4-6 in their last 10. Toronto 3-7 in their last 10. Memphis 1-7 in their last 8 against Toronto. 1-9 covering against Toronto. They just had no luck against Toronto here. The Raptors 0-5 covering at home. I mean, both teams playing pretty bad basketball here, but no John Morant, no real major injuries for Toronto. Not really in love with this matchup at all. These teams did just play 4, 5, 6 days ago. Memphis did pick up Memphis lost 126-113. I like Toronto here. They've pretty much dominated the head-to-head battle. Memphis, going to be a tough stretch without John Morant. Just not sure how much I can trust them here. And they've just been horrible at covering. Just 1-9 covering against Toronto. Yeah, no, we're going to roll with the Raptors. Then the last matchup, we had the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings. Lakers opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 227.5. The last 10 head-to-head, both teams 5-5. The Lakers are 6-4 covering in those 10 matchups. The over-under in this series is 6-4. Lakers just 4-6 in their last 10. Sacramento 3-7 in their last 10. The Lakers 5-0 covering against Sacramento on the road. That's probably the best stat I can find, honestly, that they have going in their favor. No major injuries for the Lakers. All their key players should be playing. Sacramento just 3-9 covering in their last 12. Only a 3.5 point game here. I trust the Lakers a little bit more in this matchup. Since it's a pretty small spread, hopefully LeBron and the Lakers can get the job done here. Going to roll with the Lakers. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. And I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.